Hi crafters, this is Paulette, and I just thought I would show some things that I've accumulated over the last 2 or 3 weeks. I've been a little bit under the weather and I'm babysitting full-time, so I haven't had much time to spend on the blog, but here is a box full of goodies that I received from Kathy Recollections blog, The Daily Marker, .blogspot.com. During the month of Stamp-timber, the month of September, but it was Stamp-timber over on Simon Says Stamp. Kathy did a technique where she used, gosh, I can't even remember what you call it, but it was some inks that she put into a mister and misted, and then everybody was to comment on her blog, and then over on the Simon Says Stamp blog too. And so I won these goodies, and they're just some amazing stamps. Penny Black's Polar Mimi. Isn't she cute? That'll be so fun for Christmas. Penny Black, this little cat, it's called New School, and he's got his little school satchel and his apple for the teacher. This little hedgie, oh, this is going to be so much fun to paint in with my watercolor. This is called Bountiful, and that's also from Penny Black. There's some great Hero Arts goodies in here. These beautiful flowers. They're called Etched Flowers. And won't those be lovely done in watercolor? A nice Hero Arts sentiment set. I couldn't find a name on here, but it's CL371. And just look at all those great sentiments. Very nice, and they're large. A lot of them are really in this large font, and I love that. This stamp set is why I commented on Kathy's blog. I do a lot of commenting, and I try to say more than just hi and thanks for a chance to win. I saw these little toast with their faces, and I thought they were so cute. And I said to myself, I want those so bad, but I will not win this. And I did, and it's so sweet. It's called Lovin' Breakfast. So that will really, one of the sentiments here says start every morning with a smile. Well, this is going to put a smile on whoever's face you make a card with and send it to. Here's another Hero Arts stamp set. These are really cool. This is like a solid blocked stamp, and then the flowers are open, and then this one is the other way around. This black part here is the stamp, and then this gray part is the open part. So those will be really neat to make bookmarks out of. 2 Vine Scrolls, and I do bookmarks every year for the ladies at my husband's work. Maybe that's for Mother's Day. I can't quite remember for which. I think it's Mother's Day, though, because there's not really, you know, we have Easter, and then there's Mother's Day. I guess no, Mother's Day's before 4th of July. So I think Mother's Day is when I usually make the bookmark. I try to send little treats, little candies for the different holidays, and there's not really anything to do for Mother's Day, so I do a bookmark. Here is just a great set of Spellbinder Nestability dies. This one's called Romantic Rectangles. And this largest one has, I don't know if you can see, these little piercing things on the inside edge. So those are just going to be gorgeous to use. And some SRM stickers. I'm really excited to try these. They're kind of a matte finish. And Kathy uses these on her cards. Mona Pendleton uses these on her cards. And you look at them and I'm like, is that a stamp? And I guess it's because they have this nice matte finish. So those will be exciting to use. So be sure and go over and check out Kathy Racusen's blog. Right there's her address, thedailymarker.blogspot.com. So thanks, Kathy. I love all this stuff. Look at this really cute little card that she sent. Just a nice little thing, and then it's got her stamp on the back. So very cool. So go and check out Kathy's blog. She's an amazing Copic artist. And her cards are so full of detail. You will love that. I went to the craft store the other day, and I go to JoAnn's and Michael's quite a bit, and we also have a Hobby Lobby where I live. I have to drive quite a few miles, but when we go into town and my husband's going to do something else, he'll drop me off at the craft store so I can look at stuff. And I almost got the clock die, and I decided to get the Jalopy. The Sizzix company always puts a test cut in the box with the die, and I love that. I really, really love that. They make sure the die works, and then they prove it to you by putting the die cut in there, and I think that's pretty awesome. I wish the other big die company did that too. I also got this Martha Stewart punch, which is actually icicles. And I punched a little bit of that right here. And here you can see the icicles. But the really cool thing about this punch is the little waste that falls off of it looks to me like grass. And I was really hoping it would do that, and it does. Now, one thing I will say about this is I could not find the repeat. So when you're punching this, you know, most of these dies have this print on the side, and you just line it up. Maybe it's on this side. Oh, there it is. It's on this side. I could not get that to line up on the other side. So you must have to go, this way with it. So it has to go, move it right. Okay, well, cool. I figured that out. I used this the other day, and most of them you can move them right or left and match up the pattern. But I could not get the pattern to match on this other side. So there it is. Again, very cool. Very icicle-y. It would also be some nice Frankenstein hair, too, I think. I love it when my dies do double duty, but look at all that. Look at all that grass. So that'll be really fun for Easter. I do a lot of landscape cards with my deer dies for hunting. So that's pretty fun. And this one folds up, which is a bonus. And what else have I got? At card class last month, I bit the bullet and I ordered this petal cone die, and ultimately it makes, of course, the cone. I should have test cut that. Maybe I'll do that. It makes a cone, and then you can stuff it with stuff and then put a ribbon on it to hang the cone. But if you really look at this, if you turn it this way, and if you sealed up the bottom, it would make a pyramid type treat box. And I have a lot of plans for this for some other holidays. And I forgot that it comes with this really nice pennant shape on here. And that is 5 inches long. And it looks like it's about ½ an inch tall. So that's a really cool thing. I will use that on birthday cards. And then there's this kind of half scallop image. So that's going to be really fun. Usually when I'm ordering or order dies, I order dies online and then I buy them in the craft stores. And usually I use a coupon or I get them when they're on sale. I very rarely pay full price. At Stampin' Up, you have to pay shipping and handling plus your tax, and that adds at least $5 to your die. So I don't buy them at Stampin' Up! Often unless they're in the clearance rack, and that's when you order online. Even then, they charge more for shipping than they do when we order from Card Class. So I don't know. It's a toss-up, but it is a Sizzix die, and you know it's going to be a good cutting die. So, and I'm going to get so much mileage out of this. It was worth the money. Let's see, what else? I was at JoAnn's 2 weekends ago. My mom and my aunt were in town, and they like to go to the craft stores, so, because they don't have craft stores where they live. And the day I got the Jalopy, I really lucked out, and I did not see the $1 stamps. I will spend, you guys, I will spend $20 in a heartbeat on the $1 stamps. And I realized about a year ago, if I forewent the $1 stamps, I could get a die. So I've been really good and tried not to buy them, but these are so cute. You'll see why I had to have them. These are all Inka Dinka Do brand. A lot of times the Michaels and JoAnn stamps are the Studio G. It seems like there's a, excuse me, another brand. I can't think of it right now. But anyway, these are Inka Dinka Do. And they're so cute. Hey Pilgrim. And there's this cute little pilgrim and some oak leaves. Let's Talk Turkey. Look at that turkey. Oak leaf and an acorn as well. Let's Scare Up Some Fun. A really cute cat with a witch hat and glasses. A really cute owl. Owls are all the rage right now. And then some Boneyard Boogie with some little skeletons. And I thought they were so funny, I had to have them. I don't know if you guys know Angie over at mychickenscratch.com. When I first started getting into actual stamping and die cutting, I found Angie and Dawn Griffith online, and they're both Stampin' Up! Demonstrators, and they have the most wonderful little videos, how to make all these treat boxes and use your dies and use your punches, and they really taught me how to stamp and which inks I needed to use well with my rubber stamps. I've been collecting stamps for several years, and all I had were pigment inks, and I didn't even know that you were supposed to clean your stamps after you use them. So go and check those two ladies out. They have some great videos and projects. I ended up going ahead and getting this clock die. It's called Weathered Clock. Again, Sizzix. Test cuts all their dies. This is a Holtz Alterations die. And I just think it's going to be so versatile. It's going to be, you can do October 31st. You could do December 25th for Christmas. Easter time, birthday time, anniversary time, baby time. New Year's, there's going to be so many uses for this. So I went ahead and got it, and it's such a nice large size. That's probably about 5. Oh, it's 4, almost 4 3/4. Excuse me, diameter. So just an amazing size, and so many people use this. It's really cool. I also got this tool, and this has got JoAnn Stores Incorporated on it. I noticed a lot of things that said JoAnn's on there. They had glitters and just card making die cuts and scrapbooking stuff. So they're really stepping up their game this year. I just try to get these little rolls every now and then. They're just a nice small roll, and I like to use these on cards, and I thought these two colors, the light blue and the brown, would be fun for Christmas stuff, so that's why I got those. I was at Michael's today. I went in there to see if they had any foam adhesive, and guess what? I came out of there with a handful of stuff, but there was no foam adhesive. I got these Tim Holtz Alterations keyholes. They're the little magnetic movers and shaper dies. They fit in the little magnetic tray, also by Tim Holtz. And I thought these would be really fun. I have a big heart AccuCut die, and won't this be cute in the middle? And I have a Spellbinder's key, and it has a little heart locket that goes with it, but I thought those would be really cute. I can use the key I have, and I also have an AccuCut castle die, and I thought this would be cute little windows in the castle. So, and this was